Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Indiana Airguns. Today on the channel, guys, we have the Hatsan Flash QE. And I know a lot of guys out there, the number one thing they're going to ask is, what are your thoughts about the Hatsan Flash? Well, I really haven't had it long enough to be able to form that type of opinion. I was hoping with the weather would hold off for a little while and I would be able to get out there and take it for a walking stalk or two. It is fairly light. Just I love the composite stock or the I can't think of the name of the polymer stock here, the plastic or the synthetic stock. I actually like that. This rifle, was right at a little over $100 for me. Hatsan did charge me to ship it here, but the out front cost before the shipping was just over $100. And for that, I would buy these all day long. If they had a lot more than what they had, I would have bought at least two of them. They did have a second one, however, it wasn't in the caliber that I wanted, so I passed on that. However, the price was still the same. So this one is chambered in 2.2. If I didn't say that it is the QE. I know we also have the R out there, which is the regulated, and then there's one more before the regulated, I do believe, that was shortly after this. And there's also the Woodstock version. It's been holding air. I've been beating on it. I've been dropping it. I've done everything to this rifle to try to get it to malfunction, and it's just shaking its head no at me. And so now what I have left to do, I haven't been having the best accuracy after the last bit of testing that I did with this, as far as dropping it, and things of that nature. I do believe I messed this West Hunter. I think this is a Hunt scope. I can't take it up to 6 power anymore without the scope getting all blurry and fuzzy. I don't know what has happened. This was on the Hatsan Jet. It was never meant for this, but I had taken it off the Jet. I had bought another little red dot for the Jet, and this was just laying around. So instead of buying another scope, I just figured, hell, I just slap that on the R when it gets here, or excuse me, the QE when it gets here. And it hasn't really been working out that well for me. So at 35, I can hardly see the target. I must admit to you that my target, the side of it and on the bottom of it is ice. I have a pot stuck in the back of it right now, which I know isn't going to work. So the first shot I take, the target's probably going to leave or do something crazy. So I'm just warning you guys now because I'm trying to do this kind of quick. I know it's been a while. Hank has been gone for a little bit. Just life, the weather. I mean, hell, guys, it's been in the teens. All the power lines are down. We got trees down. It's been one heck of a ride around here. So to just have these lights on right now is a blessing. It's like in and out. The electricity will come on, then it'll go. Then it'll come on, then it'll go. So the heat's currently in the off position right now. I'm getting ready to open this door. I'm going to take a couple shots downrange, and I'm going to continue to tell you what I think about the Hatsan Flash in 2.2. So let me go ahead and do that now. I'll be right back with you. I am trying a new microphone setup. I thought it was the microphone, so I bought more microphones, and it turns out that it was the phone. That's what I'm hoping. So let me know how the audio is on your end for this video. Of course, I'll watch it back before I upload it, so it shouldn't be an issue, but if there's anything you feel you can add, then by all means, please drop it down in the comments. I didn't realize that I was this big of a Hatsan fan. I don't know if Hatsan is just, I know they got some higher end stuff that's not really budget friendly. And they also have some super budget friendly stuff, which I can really appreciate. And I think that's why I do have the amount of them that I do. A lot of these things are coming back refurbished. This was refurbished, and I couldn't see a thing wrong with it other than the packaging. The gun itself was flawless. I didn't see anything wrong. I didn't see one nick, one ding, other than what I've done to it, dropping it and throwing it around, acting crazy with it. Other than that, it came to me in perfect shape, and I really do appreciate that. So, well, I've got this door open. I do believe we're going to be shooting a AEA 15.9. Yeah, 15.9 AEA pellet. It seems to do well with these. I'm not doing crazy. I'm not stacking or anything like that. But for what it is, I think it's doing me justice. I think I moved I had this off while I was adjusting the eyepiece last time. And I think when I put it back on, I moved it. So I'll take that off. We are single loading. The magazine that comes with them does work fine. They are the black ones before they went to the metal. And I haven't had an issue, but I have seen guys have an issue with those black and red mags. So I just kind of threw those to the side. I have been using the meta ones, the one that came with the, I do believe the Hatsan sortie. I could be mistaken on that. But that's what I'm using. It's currently snowing out here right now, and we definitely don't need any more snow. 15.9 coming down, going down range as I drop it. It's nice to be back on the bench shooting with you guys. Like I said, I haven't been doing too much. I've had the jet downstairs, and it sprung a leak out of nowhere from somehow. I don't know. It's just been sitting. And I guess from it sitting, it just didn't like to be sitting. So now it's currently leaking. It is a super slow leak, but it is leaking nonetheless. So wish me the best on that. We'll start off with the center target. Of course, you're not going to see any of these shots. I do apologize for that. I still need somebody to hold my hand and show me how to edit. I guess I'm just going to have to watch a bunch more YouTube videos. I can't seem to get anybody's help on that front. It is what it is. So let's go out here to, I guess we're going to go dead center. I got 3 3-inch targets down there. I'd like to just be able to keep all 5 of them on 1 3-inch. That would be great. That's how bad it's just me, I think. I just haven't spent enough time with the gun. But we'll see what we get today. Yeah, that was about right. And we are starting off on a full fill. When I got this, it was completely drained. There was nothing in there whatsoever. I put 200 bar in it, or 200 bar. Goes up to 200 bar. I put 200 bar in it, and it hasn't failed me. This one does not leak. It is set for days untouched, and it's doing just fine. So. And that one definitely got away from me. Way up high. I don't know what happened there. I haven't really noticed or found, which I'm sure there is. I've seen guys talk about it. The sweet spot for this. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. The sweet spot where this, where she likes to be at and get the best results out of her, I don't know. Okay, much better there. Much better there. Yeah, but like I said, after I got her dialed in, or after I got her sighted in after about the first 10 shots, man, I mean, I was very surprised on what I was seeing. Granted, we are only sitting at about 35 yards, or right at 35 yards, I should say, but still, I mean, this is where I sight in all of my air rifles, and some of my pumpers too, is at 35. And then I'll shoot in, or I'll hold under, or hold over. You know what I'm saying? I don't really mess with the scope too much, unless it's my day or night, my NV400. I do have that set up on intervals. I think it's got like an A through E or something like that. So it's like, it starts off at like 25, 35, 45, 55, and so on, until I get those used up. After I get those used up, I'm back to the mil dots. I usually don't shoot that far though. The game that I hunt, basically squirrel and rabbit, I can get within 15, 20 yards of all that. You know what I'm saying? Relatively easy. So I don't necessarily really have a need to shoot 50 and things of that nature. I do have my 25 cals just in case. I think I'm down to 2 or 3 25s right now. My Avenge X took a crap on me. I don't know what's going on with that. Well, nothing still, if you're listening, man, I could really use you. And I haven't forgot about that t-shirt either. I know I bothered you about that a while back. I got a lot on my plate right now, man. Give me a second. I still got you. But yeah, let's go ahead and finish this group up, and we'll walk down and take a look. I may shoot 2. And that was me all day. All right, one more on this group. We'll call this good. I do think it shoots better in the single tray form than it does with the magazine. Now, those magazines weren't meant for this particular gun, but they are a Hatsan brand magazine, so don't think it would mind much, but yeah, I mean, this thing will surprise you. I mean, it surprises me all the time. Like I do some crazy stuff with my air rifles, and I try them with all of them, from high end to low end. I go, 0 to 100 is like the first major test that I do. Not 0 to 100, but like 5 yards, 10 yards. I do it in variables of 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and so on and so on, all the way up to 100. And of course, I'm saying the closer you are to the target, the easier it is. Uh, but I think 35 to 50, I really think 50 is a real good, because, at 35, you can do some things and be like, wow, that's all right. But if you don't, really stretch them out, you don't really know what you're working with. And then when you go to take those shots, you're kind of guessing instead of knowing, so it's kind of something, you should do your homework before you even step out that far anyway. So let's do one more, guys, and then we'll go ahead and wrap this up and get out of here. If you guys want to see something in particular on the flash, let me know. I do have its brother, the Hatsan neutron star, sitting behind it. And guys, I think I've got that accuracy thing figured out with that. And it's a true beast, man. I think I'm ready to push that out to 50. Haven't touched that air rifle in a long time because I didn't like the way it was treating me right out of the box. And I finally just took it out one day just out of pure frustration, like I do with most of my air rifles. And it was it was definitely surprising me with these 10.34 exact JSBs. Man, that thing is woo. It sounds like it's probably louder than a 22 LR, but I mean, does it tack drive? You talk about tack drive, that's the one. It's as good as the person sitting behind it is. And I feel that's the exact same thing with this flash. Let's go ahead and get one more group down, guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in and checking out what Hank's got going on today over here at Indiana Airguns. Okay, I thought I flinched in a little bit to the left, and surely I did. So we'll try to correct that here. It feels good to be shooting right now, man. I haven't done this in so long. Right there next to each other. I don't know if that's me or if that's the... I think I pulled that second shot. That's okay, though. There's no game out there right now. We're just hunting paper, right? Okay, a couple more shots here, gentlemen. Okay, yeah, for some reason I'm off big time to the left. I don't know what happened between this group and the last one. I did make some adjustments to this scope last time it was out, so could be settling down now. But I do not like, because I can't be close enough. I'm like real zoomed out from the target right now to make it clear, because whenever I zoom up to 6 power, like I was talking about earlier about the scope, I know I'm all over the place, guys. I'm just getting back in the groove. The scope would get real blurry at 6 power. And so I would just back it off until it started becoming clear, and then finally I got a clear image, and that's kind of where I left it at. But I did have to do a little bit up and down and left and right on the reticles there, so it could be settling down to the left there. And I know, I may pull one or two, but I'm not that bad. Here we go. Last shot, guys. Oh, speaking of pulling, let me take one more just to see if that was me or not. That was horrible, guys. Wow. And I'm trying to put the pellet in where the cock and boat is. Here we go. Last one, hopefully. Okay, that felt better. It was still way down, way right, but we'll take it. Oh, yeah, and people talk about that safety being loud. Let me see if I can bring this up to you and see if you guys can hear this safety as I turn it on and off. Now, the mic's on my head, so you may not be able to hear that, but that's extremely quiet. I mean, I've probably got $1,200 air guns that don't sound like that, that are way louder taking it off safety. So that right there is definitely a plus. Let's go ahead and run down, guys, and check out this target, and we'll go ahead and let you go. I got to shut my door. I know she's already cussing me out upstairs, so let's go down here, get you down range, and get you out of here. Like I said, I appreciate you guys taking time and stopping by. Oh, Hank, what are you doing? Oh, gosh, Hank. All right, here we go. Try not to fall in my little slippers I got on out here. Should have put my boots back on. Oh, well, too late now. Okay. So, however, my target didn't move, which I really appreciate that, because I figured on that first shot that it would have fell, and it didn't. So, shout out to the target for staying still. This is the first group here. I had 3 here and then 2 here. And not too bad. And this one I took 6, and I had 4 here. Thought it was me coming off to the left, and then the last 2 were here. So, let me know what you guys think. Hatsan Flash 22. Let's go back. We'll take one more look at it, and we'll go ahead and wrap this up and get out of here, guys. As you can see, my wire hanging from my house there, laying off in the yard. Absolutely ridiculous. We got pounded, man. I mean, for Indiana standards anyway, you know. Just wasn't our our thing there. And the winter said, you know, I need somewhere to dump this snow at, and I guess it found us. So I know Angel's probably having a little rough down there too, but he's got bigger. I think he's got a couple 4-wheel drives down there, so I'm pretty sure he's just fine. However, I don't. I only have 2-wheel. But anyway, yeah. So that's a little bit about what I think about the Hatsan Flash R. Like I said, I'm really happy with it. If I'd have known about this at the beginning of my career, of course, back in 2018 when this first came out, it was not $100. I think it was right around the $299 mark. This was supposed to be their break into the budget field as far as PCP goes, the way I understand it. I haven't watched the 2018 SHOT Show. It really doesn't matter. It's performed flawless for me to this point, and if that ever changes, I will let you know. Thanks again for stopping by, checking out what Hank's got going on. Till the next time, guys, take care.